Hi students, today we are moving to the continuation of the first class, module first, pronunciation. We have already discussed linguistics and we also studied what is phonetics and also discuss AST mechanism that is involved in the production of speech sounds and pulmonic egressive airstream mechanism, that is with the help of the lung air which is expelled out from the lungs we are producing different sounds in English. Okay, next thing we discuss is the organs of speech. Different organs of speech are helping us to produce different sounds. So organs of speech such as vocal cords, tongue, lips, nose, etc. are helping us to produce different sounds in English. And then today's class we are going to discuss speech sounds, especially speech sounds. You know what is speech sounds? How many speech sounds are there in English? You may answer there are 26 sounds, but it is not correct. There is 26 letters in English, but not the speech sounds. Speech sounds are 44 in number, but the speech sounds representing letters are 26. Okay. So there are certain features of English language that every speaker of English should follow for correct pronunciation. English has its own pronunciation. While considering Malayalam, English has its own distinctive feature of pronunciation. But in Malayalam, we have our own way of pronouncing Malayalam too. And Hindi, another way of pronouncing Hindi words in these sounds. So each and every language is distinct, or they have their own features of pronunciation patterns. And for English, we have 44 speech sounds that helps us to determine how to pronounce the sounds in English. That is why we are going to study speech sounds separately. For improving our pronunciation patterns, we have to study phonetics too. Phonetics, especially speech sounds separately. 44 speech sounds separately. So, phonetics is a fundamental branch of linguistics. It deals with the study of speech sounds. That is why we are studying what? Phonetics. Why we are focusing phonetics? Why I discuss the definition of phonetics at the first class? Because phonetics is a fundamental branch of linguistics that deals with the study of speech sounds. So that is what we wanted. Speech sounds are the topic of discussion of our class. So we discuss what is phonetics, and then we discuss how many speech sounds are there in English. It is 44. So the study of speech sounds is called phonetics. The study of speech sounds is called phonetics. I have given a detailed explanation of phonetics, definition of phonetics. This is a simple way of defining phonetics. Study of speech sounds or study of phonemes is called phonetics. Simply you can define in that way. Study of speech sounds or study of phonemes is called phonetics. Okay. The alphabet which I used to write in English has how many letters? How many alphabet is there in English? How many alphabet? There is only one alphabet in English. One alphabet containing 26 letters. The make questions in your exam. That is, how many alphabets are there in English? In English, there is dash number of alphabet. You want to write only one alphabet in English, but it has 26 letters. How many letters in English? There is 26 letters in the alphabet. So, alphabet including 26 letters. Okay. And another question that you can expect is in standard English. In British Standard English, there are 44 speech sounds or phonemes. Why I am used the word standard British English? Why I have used the word standard British English? What is standard British English? It is the accepted form of English language in the worldwide, or one of the area of Britain or the South East Midland, the South East part of the England is using a particular way of pronunciation, and that pronunciation is accepted by southern part of the England. The pronunciation pattern of English in the southern part of the English, especially southeast part of the English, is accepted as the standard British English. And this pattern, their pronunciation is accepted as the standard British English. For according to the standard British English pronunciation, we have 44 sounds or phonemes. No? Speech sounds are also called phonemes. So there are 44 phonemes in English. Clear? I think it's clear for you. There are 44 phonemes in English. There are 44 speech sounds in English. And there are 26 letters in English, only one alphabet too. Okay? Clear? No doubt? So, we want to discuss phonemes in detail. So, what is phonemes? Phonemes, I have been using the term phonemes. Do you know what is phonemes? Phonemes are the smallest unit of sound. They are the smallest unit of sound, smallest distinctive sound unit in the sound system of a language. How to define it? This is the smallest. Phonemes are the smallest distinctive sound unit. Phonemes are sound unit, but they are the smallest sound unit. They are distinctive. They have special features of their own. They are distinctive. They are different from other phonemes. That is why it is used here as distinctive. Phonemes are the smallest distinctive sound unit in the sound system of a language. So in any sound, in the sound system of any language, you can trace these phonemes. Okay, but you should remember one thing: in English, there are 44 phonemes. Clear? In English, there are 44 phonemes or 44 speech sounds. Clear? And now we want to move into next session. You know what is phonemes? How many phonemes are there in English? How they are different from letters in English. Clear? Letters are the symbols that is used to express, that is used to represent these sounds or phonemes in written form. Clear? Next, the phonemes, 44 phonemes are classified into vowels and consonants. 44 sounds or speech sounds, phonemes in English language is again classified into vowels and consonants. Vowels and consonants. Clear? These vowels, you know vowels? How many vowels are there in English? You may suddenly answer. There are 5 vowels in English. Vowel letters, that is A, E, I, O, U. That is vowel letters. Letters that representing vowel sounds. Don't be confused. These are the letters that is representing vowel sounds. These are not vowel sounds in English. They are not speech sounds in English. They are letters that representing what vowel sounds. Then how many vowels are there in English, you know? When you get such a question, how many vowels are there in English? Don't answer hurriedly that there are 5 vowels in English. And as a student, as a graduate student, you won't answer like that. It is from the school students that there are 5 vowels in English. They may answer like that because they just only want to know it. Now, you want to say there are 20 vowels in English. How will you answer? If you get a question, how many vowels are there in English? You should answer there are 20 vowel sounds in English. How many letters that are representing? 5 letters are representing the vowel sounds. So 20 vowel sounds in English, and these 20 vowels are again classified into two. How they are classified? Pure vowels or monophthongs. Pure vowels or monophthongs and diphthongs or vowel glides. So two classification. Vowels are again classified into vowels and diphthongs. Simply you can say vowels and diphthongs. Vowels are also pure vowels and diphthongs. Pure vowels and diphthongs. Pure vowels are also called monophthongs. Pure vowels are also called monophthongs, and diphthongs are also called vowel glides. So I didn't give it in green color. Pure, the word pure is not in green color, so don't be confused. I just omitted it. I forgot to color it green. So no problem. You treat it as green. Okay, green colorly you can treat it. Pure vowels. Pure vowels and diphthongs. Pure vowels are also called what? Monophthongs. And diphthongs are also called vowel glides. I will explain why they are called so, why they got such a name and all that. What is the mystery behind these names? That we can explain in next class. So, prepare notes based on this PPT, based on the notes on the screen only, which you want to note down, especially as given in this PPT. So I will never give you other notes. No problem. You can note down the points from here while listening the class. You can write down the notes. I have given all the essential things in the class. Okay. Thank you.